Good morning. I thought this morning I'll talk about negative emotions and negative thoughts. So I'm not a believer in suppressing your negative emotions or negative thoughts or denying them or pretending they're not there. Or like you're sad, but then you're like, oh, I am happy, I am joyful, I am alive, blah, blah, blah. No, because, your mind knows, your subconscious knows that you're feeling like crap right now. So, no matter what you say, yourself's not going to believe you. So don't be in denial. Accept yourself where you're at and do things that can help you move on. So one of the things that you can do is bombarding. You know how I want to use the analogy of gardening. When you try to get rid of the weeds, what do? You don't deny that the weeds aren't there, because the weeds are there. So you pluck them out. You have to be aware of the weeds, of which ones are the weeds, and which ones are the ones that you want to keep, right? And then you just pluck them out, uproot them, and get rid of them. And then if it's your grass, for instance, you would put in grass seeds and fertilizers and things like that. So it works kind of the same way. So you have to recognize what you're feeling, how you're feeling, what the thoughts are, the emotions are, and then what could be your grass seeds, the ones that you want to nurture and the ones that you want to grow. So it could be things that you love, do things that you love, think about things that you love, happy memories. So you have to bombard all these negative thoughts, right? And then you're going to water it. So how do you water it and fertilize it? So it could be reading uplifting books, self-help books, hanging out with people that lift you up, watching good shows, funny things that will make you laugh. Those are the fertilizers in the water that you need to keep your positive thoughts going, right? So, and then you just have to keep the ratio of the positivity versus negativity high. So for every negative thought, you think of 3 or 4 positive thoughts, right? So that's how you're gonna overwhelm this negative thought. So that's just one of the things that I do anyway. I don't deny. If I'm feeling like crap, I stop and I'm like, why am I feeling like this? What's going on? We are our toughest critic. We are very harsh on ourselves. So sometimes it's just about self-acceptance and self-forgiveness. And then being able to see the bigger picture. So when you starting out planting your lawn or your flowers, your garden, you have a big picture. You have a plan in your head of how it's going to turn out, right? So it works the same way. So, okay, I'm doing this because because I see the big picture. I see how it's going to be. So it motivates me to keep going and it keeps me lifted. And then when I fall off the wagon, I just get right back on it. Don't delay. As soon as you can catch up, you'll catch up. And it's important also to feel down, because you need to get in touch with your humanity, right? Nobody's happy 100% of the time. I'm telling you, they must be on crack if they are. So it's important, I think, personally, to feel down, because then when you know how when you're gonna jump or when you're on your swing, you need to go backwards before you can go forward even higher. it works just like that. So, or a catapult, you know, you have to pull it back so far and then you're gonna shoot even further, right? So I believe that that is how it works also, because when you're feeling down, you're doing things that are needed for yourself, right? So self-care, self-forgiveness, self-love, and then you seek things that will help to lift you up. So like books, music, people, positive thoughts, happy memories, you know, things like that. You do things, you act on it, you action to get yourself out of the situation, out of the hole that you're in. So that enables you to like shoot even higher than, and then be at a higher vibration than you were at before. So that's just what I believe and what I've experienced, and how I have, you know, helped some people around me to be more positive, you know, be happier, you know. Well, that's it for now. Have a wonderful day.